a video that has been inspired by Kishore Bhai. He had sent me a forward on Facebook, a very, very interesting forward. And this forward was a collection of what seemed like at least 15 sentences. It turns out these are not sentences, but rather the entire lot was a single word. It was one single word. This is the beauty of the concept of compound words in Sanskritam. The basis of Sanskrit's ability to be brief, brevity of this language depends upon its ability to create compound words. Now, what are compound words? As the name suggests, compound words are the compounding or the commingling of many words to create a single word. Now, we know in Sanskritam, padam is that which is either a subantam or a tingantam. It is either a noun or a verb. And if it's a noun, it has to decline a certain way. And if it is a verb, it has to be conjugated a certain way. For instance, if I take the Rama Shabda, I would say Ramaha. Or Rama, hey Rama, Ramam, Ramena, Ramaihi, Rameshu. There is no such a word as Ram. There is no such word. Similarly, if there is a conjugation, then it has to have specific forms. Pathati, Pathishyati, Apathat. There are certain forms. There is no word as pat. Pat is a dhatuhu. Dhatuhu is the raw form of a verb. It gives you a word, but in itself it is not considered a word. It's the origin of a word. Now, in the Samastapada, these raw forms are combined together for brevity. Instead of saying Ramaha plus Lakshmanaha plus something else, I will drop the sup that gives you Ramaha. I will take Rama, and then I will drop the sup again from Lakshmanaha. I will take just Lakshmana. I will drop the sup again from Bharataha. I will take just Bharata. And ultimately at the end, I will add a sup to make these a noun. So Rama, Lakshmana, Bharataha. Instead of saying Ramaha, cha Lakshmanascha, Bharatascha, I would say Rama, Lakshmana, Bharataha. This is a compound word. Now this is intellectually easy to understand as of now. But when you see it used, especially in prose and gadya kavyas, it can be quite difficult to understand the sentence because of the story, the narrative that each and every word seems to be giving. There is a narrative to the word itself. I will give you an example to explicate this. I am not going to give the example that I received on Facebook that apparently holds the record for being the longest word in creation. As of now, that is probably the longest word, but the beauty of Sanskritam is such you can create as many words as you want and as long a word as you want. That's the beauty of this language. And I'm going to give you the example of a gadyam, a portion of gadyam, the Champu Ramayana of Bhoja. This particular gadya describes Dasharatha, how Dasharatha first encountered Vishwamitra. I'm not going to go into the encounter itself, but I'm just taking this example to help you see how a single word can inform you of a narrative. Atha kadachit, atha kadachit, atha thereafter. So this is a continuation of the narrative that preceded atha thereafter. Kadachit, once upon a time. So this particular episode starts with kadachit, once upon a time. अपरिमेय माया भयानक युद्ध समुद्धत दैत्य बलावस्कंद कांदिशीक वृंदारकानीक परिवार्यमाण रथः पंक्तिरथः. These are two words. Panktirathaha is one word. Panktirathaha means Dasharathaha. Pankti means Dasha. Dasharatha is called so because his chariot, Rathaha means Ratham is a chariot. And Dasharatha's Ratha was such, it could move unbridled in all the 10 directions. He had sway over every direction. Every direction he turned, there was a vassal king or an ally whom Dasharatha had helped in the past. So he could move unbridled in all the 10 directions. Therefore, Dasha Rathaha, Dasha means 10. And Ratha, he who owned a chariot that could travel unbridled in the 10 directions. And this word Dasharathaha can be replaced with Pankti Rathaha because Panktihi means 10. Now, the word preceding this, the really long word, is an adjective to Dasharatha. So it informs our narrative of what kind of a character Dasharatha is. How does the poet portray Dasharatha? Each person has many personalities, and according to that circumstance, a particular aspect of his personality comes out. Now in this case, Dasharatha is formidable. Let me read the word once again. Aparimeya maya bhayanaka yuddha samuddhata daitya balavaskanda kandishika vrindarakanika parivaryamana rathaha. Parivaryamana rathaha. Parivaryamanam ratham yasya saha parivaryamana rathaha. Ratha, one who has, this is an epithetized compound. To give you a very simple example, Pitambaraha is an epithetized compound. That is, Pitam means yellow, Amaram means silk. Pitam, Ambaram, Yasya, Saha Pitambaraha. Manjal Niramana Pattu, Yavanudayado, Avan Pitambaran. Yasya, whose, Ambaram, silk, garment. Pitam is yellow in color. He is called Saha Pitambaraha. He is called Pitambara. So this word Pitambara does not tell us about the Pitam aspect or the Ambaram aspect of the word, but rather of a third entity, a person who is attired in yellow silk. Manjal Niramana Pattai Anindavan. He who wears the yellow silk. We're talking about Krishna, Pitambaraha. Similarly, here, Parivaryamana Rathaha. He whose chariot was besieged or surrounded. Who is this? Dasharatha. Why was his chariot surrounded now? So, this informs us. This is what I mean when I say a compound word, Samastapadam, can give you an entire narrative in one single word. That is why every single Samastapadam has a Vigraha Vakyam or an explanatory sentence. Supposing I were just to say Parivaryamana Rathaha, there is no way another person who's new to this language is going to understand. That's why we have Vigraha Vakya. So when we teach somebody, we teach them with the Vigraha Vakyam. This word means this. This is how you explain. This is how you explicate the really brief word. It's not so brief, I agree, but just say it is more brief than when you explain it separately with each word being intact with the Subantas. Okay, now Dasharatha's chariot is being besieged. It's surrounded. He who has a chariot that is being besieged. Now, who is it being besieged by? Vrindaraka Anika. Anika means an army. It's being besieged by an army. Now it creates a grand picture in the eyes of the mind. There is this chariot, a golden chariot, and there's this vast battlefield. All of this has been created by this one word. Nobody is storytelling here. All this entire narrative rests upon this single compound word. So now we see in the eyes of the mind an entire battlefield, Dasharatha's chariot standing formidably in the center, being besieged by an entire army, an army of devas. Vrindaraka Anika Parivaryamana Rathaha. Vrindarakanam Anikaha Vrindarakaanikaha Vrindarakanikena Parivaryamanam Ratham Yasya Saha Vrindarakanika Parivaryamana Rathaha. He whose chariot is besieged by an army of the celestials. Now, why are they besieging his chariot? The narrative continues. Kandishika. Kandishika, they were retreating, they were running away. Running away from whom? Therefore, you understand that these devas are terrified for their lives. They are running away. Avaskanda Kandishika. They took to their heels because they were being attacked. So now the narrative grows even further. You know that there's another army that has attacked the army of celestials. The army of celestials are close to defeat. They fear for their lives and they scatter, running away, and they recognize that Dasharatha will be able to offer them the succor they need. So they besiege his chariot, pleading with him to save their lives. The narrative has grown without a single vacuum, just by the word, the compound word that is yet to be completed and still going on. Daitya Bala Avaskanda. Now from here we understand the attack has been brought about by Daitya Bala. Bala again means army. Daityanam Bala. So Daityas are Asuras. So the Asuras have forged war and they have managed to terrify the Devas. The Devas have taken to their heels and they have come running to Dasharatha, pleading with him to intercede on their behalf. Now why are the Devas terrified? Devas are immortals. Devas are known to possess unlimited prowess. What's happening? So this tells us something about their opponents. The opponents, Samudhata, they're not normal people, and they at that point of time their passion wasn't normal either. They're all exceptionally excited. So Samudhata, Yuddha Samudhata, they are all impassioned by war. They're driven by rage for battle rage. Okay, that is reason enough for fear. But these are not normal opponents who are just driven by thirst for war. What are they? They are Bhayanaka. They look absolutely terrifying. They're grisly looking. Bhayanaka. What's the other thing? Aparimeya Maya. These guys possess unlimited magical powers. Aparimeya, that which cannot be measured, that which defies any kind of measure. Aparimeya Maya Bhayanaka. Because they possess that kind of illusory powers, they are formidable, they are frightening, they are grisly. Aparimeya Maya Bhayanaka. Not only that, they are frightening just because of their powers, and now Yuddha Samudhata, they are impassioned by war, they are war thirsty. So Yuddha Samudhata, and what do? Yuddha Samudhata Daitya Balaha, that force of Daityas who were drunk with war, desire to battle. So Yuddha Samudhata Daitya Bala Avaskanda. So they wage war and they lay siege to the Indraloka. So Yuddha Samuddata Daitya Balavaskanda Kandishika. Therefore these guys had to take to their heels. Kandishika Vrindaraka Anika. These devas, the army of devas, Parivaryamana Rathaha. So this gives you an entire Puranic episode in a single word. Now this word is a relatively small word. If we were to go through the Kadambari, you will find the word extending to a couple of sentences. Now that is the beauty of prosody, of gadya, and therefore do the greats say, Kavinam Nikasham Vadanti. The ability to compose prosody is said to be the touchstone of a true poet. Is he capable of good prosody? If he is, then is he deemed a good poet. Let me read this just another time. Now that you understand the words, let's see how much more we can enjoy it. Atha kadachit अपरिमेय माया भयानक युद्ध समुद्धत दैत्य बलावस्कंद कांदिशीक वृंदारकानीक परिवार्यमाण रथः पंक्तिरथः. I hope you enjoyed that. Namaste.